Today is June 23rd, and Spirit Halloween released 3 days ago their video of all the animatronics, and the complete list is on their website. I'm so excited for it. I literally waited 3 days for all the videos to get put online, and they're still not all there. There's still, I believe, 6 of them left to put videos on for, but I'm going to show you them one by one. They are, the ones that aren't videoed, they are actually on the video that was released by Spirit Halloween on the 20th. We're going to go over that video and all the animatronic videos one by one, and I'm going to explain to you in great detail about how I feel about everything, the price, and so on. So let's dive into that right now.
My friends are going to show you a scary good time.
You caught my eye.
Step right up! Come on, come on! Welcome to the Carnaval! Attention all kiddos! I found a lost parent!
With this ring? I do. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
So after watching this video, I have noticed that all of the animatronics that are mostly in this video, there are not videos for. And they're all from the Carnival theme. The Ringmaster, Nibbles the Clown, Bobby Strings, and Barnaby the Bear. They all don't have videos on their website. But after watching this video, you can get a little bit of a quick glimpse of what they look like and what they actually are. Now, my favorite, honestly, is the Ringmaster. I find him so cool, and it has him listed as 7 foot tall. There's no price for him yet, but if I had to guess, it's going to be the most expensive prop. That $399.99, which is 400 bucks. Now, there's a few of them that are going to be that price, just like last year. Their most expensive prop was $399, and a lot of people are upset about it. But you're also going to see there's a lot of stuff that goes into making these props. It's not cheap no more. But the Ringmaster is absolutely amazing. I love his wardrobe. I love his look. He's not scary. He's not a scary character, but he's a great entrance guy for any carnival or any kind of theme circus-wise for the front door. He can be there, and he's definitely going to give a nice accent to that room. The next one is Nibbles the Clown. Again, no video for him, but he is standing at 6 foot tall, which is average for a Spirit Halloween animatronic. No price, but again, I want to put my guess on it at 300 bucks. There's not a lot that goes into the Nibbles the Clown, but he's definitely cool to look at. There's not much to go off of because there's no video, but I love the way he looks. I love his wardrobe. I love the color scheme. I just love this whole Carnival theme, and it's going to bring us to our next guy, who's also not in a video, Bobby Strings. From the top of the strings to the bottom of his feet, 7'7" tall. Yes, he's one of the biggest props of the season. My guess is he's got a lot of mechanics. He's going to also be the $400 range, just like the Ringmaster. There's a couple others that are going to be that high, but looking at Bobby Strings, he is absolutely awesome to look at. But again, all these I will be re-reviewing when the videos come out and go over them one by one, just like I'm going to do for the rest of these. Now, the final guy from the Carnival theme that has no video is Barnaby the Bear. He really don't look like he does much because he's on a ball. It's just basically going to rock back and forth. And again, there's no price. He stands at 6 feet tall, and I'm giving my guesstimate price at 330 bucks. Again, these are all guesses. I have zero clue. That's just my guess, going by what I've seen Spirit Halloween props going for and the mechanics that go into them. The fifth one is Wanda Webworth. You can see in the video, you've seen Wanda Webworth is actually a 6 foot spider. Along with Wanda Webworth's 8 legs, he's also got 8 red eyes. It's very detailed. I wonder what the fabric's made of, if it's a plastic or rubber, or it could just be a felt. But it definitely looks like he has felt on him for the hair. I really, really do love this Wanda Webworth animatronic. It's absolutely amazing. Again, there's no price on it. but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around 300 bucks. That's probably gonna be the price, $299.99 from on the Webworth. Now, the last three that I want to talk about in the no videos, two of them do have a video, but they're all returning animatronics. So you guys all have seen these before. The one that don't have a video is Twitching Banshee, but the other two do, which is the Cebrius and the Towering Creepy Clown. Now, I don't want to go into details because these are, again, all returning animatronics, and I don't really want to talk about stuff that's returning because we already all seen these before. So I do want to just blast right through these and get straight to the new stuff that we're all interested in. Why waste time? Especially this whole video. I want to go as fast as possible to make you guys watch as least as possible. Because guys, I'm sure you guys have better things to do than listen to me rant on and on. So we're going to go one by one, okay guys? We're going to watch the video and we're going to go over it into details about everything. The first couple we're going to start off with is Emily and Victor. Now, Emily and Victor are from the Corpse Bride. Emily stands at 5'8", and Victor stands at 6 feet tall even. Now, these both have really realistic looking blinking eyes. They're an animated movie, so they made these look absolutely perfect. I don't know if these two work together. Like they have toys out there that if you put a certain toy next to each other, they'll communicate. There's something in the machinery that they can do that with. Don't know what it is. I'm not no professional builder or anything, but there is toys out there that communicate with each other. If you buy certain ones, they go with another toy. I'm thinking that these two collaborate with each other, the Victor and Emily. Again, there's no prices on these, but I'm gonna go with, they're probably gonna be around $550 for the pair. Now, if you get one and not the other, it might be a little weird. You might have to get both of these. That's why I'm not happy that they're sold separately. They should be sold together and up the price. But hey, that's Spirit Halloween. They're making their money. They know what they're doing. But again, I really think these two are going to collaborate with each other and share words. It'll be quite surprising to see something like that. It's pretty cool. I've already gone over this before. I've done a video including Art the Clown in the last review I did of the teaser trailer, because they have already released the Art the Clown animatronics trailer. You can see everything that he did before. So this video is kind of old, but I'm going to go over it anyway because Art the Clown is an absolutely awesome animatronic, standing at 6'2". You can either put on the sunflower sunglasses or you can keep them off. It's up to you. He has multi-movements. His head goes back and forth. His hand waves to you. You can hear a horn, but his hand's not moving to the horn. It's just a noise inside of the animatronic. And also his hips, they go side to side. There is no price on him, but he's such a iconic character. I think they're going to up the price to take as much as possible at $380 to $400 bucks. I'm going to go with $380 for the price tag. But I absolutely love Art the Clown. He needs no introduction. He's definitely caught everyone's eye now in the Halloween realm. Absolutely awesome character, and this animatronic is just like him. It's perfect. He's not 100% like him, but it's pretty damn close. Even his costume, he looks like a real person. That's one of the things I really like about this animatronic. Like, it has depth. Like, you can actually see like a figure of a body inside of this animatronic. So it can definitely mess with some people. If any of you really watch my YouTube channel, you will all know I'm a huge Halloween guy. Michael Myers is my buddy. This Michael Myers figure, animatronic, stands at 6'3", and this is the same as Art the Clown. He has 3 movements. The only difference of his movements with Art the Clown is that instead of him waving, his other hand has a knife in it. He's going up and down with the knife. To be honest with you, looking at this animatronic, I'm extremely disappointed. Any true Michael Myers fan would be disappointed. It's definitely a cool animatronic. They're copying the one they released about 5-6 years ago. Just put a different head on him. And to be quite honest with you, if they're copying the Halloween 2 mask because they have blood dripping out of the eyes, the 1981 version Halloween 2, It's absolutely awful. It looks nothing. This mask looks nothing like any mask he's ever wore. It's like its own. They created their own mask for Michael Myers. We were all hoping on a trilogy mask, and we totally didn't get nothing close to it. I'm not saying this animatronic sucks, but even the music, you hear the music, it sounds like someone played the piano in a back room and said, yep, here's the music for it. I'm not a fan of this animatronic at all, and I am not going to be trying to get this one. As much as I love my Michael Myers, I'm not going to settle for this. That's just awful. To me anyway. There's going to be people that love it. Huge fans will love it because they can add to their collection, but his jumpsuit got a bunch of bullet holes in him. So if they're copying the Halloween 2 one, yeah, he got shot 6 times in Halloween 1 the same night. He didn't really get shot too many more times. Besides right at the end when the cop shot him. And then he got blown up. But this is definitely not something we were all hoping to see going by the Michael Myers name. We were expecting something way bigger and better than that. It's basically the mask. They need to do something with the head. Put the new trilogy mask on, it would have been way better. Ghostface stands at 6'2". He only has 2 movements. His head rocks back and forth, and his arm goes up and down. Now, looking at this animatronic, it does come with 2 different faces. I don't know if it's a head that spins around, or you can actually detach the head and put a whole nother head on. That I don't know. But what's crazy is, it actually looks a lot like him. They got the bloody face, they got the new relic looking face. But he has his cloak, which looks great. I love how realistic they made him look. He looks like a normal dude. Until he starts rocking his head back and forth, there's like a little bit of a gap you can see around the neck. But the costume looks pretty spot on. The Ghostface character itself is just so cool. It's really not too scary. I don't know anyone that's terrified of Ghostface. It's just a pretty cool costume. It's an iconic costume. People love it. The movies aren't that scary either. They're more intense than scary. But there is no price for him. But I'm going to have to say he's going to be around the same price range as Michael Myers and Art the Clown. Probably around $350 to $380. The one and only video we have from the Carnaval theme is Cotton Candy Dan. And he is already the fan favorite. Everyone loves him. He also has 3 movements. His arms swing back and forth with the mop in his hand, also going up and down. And his last movement is his mouth actually opens up to the words that the animatronic is saying. I absolutely love the colors they're going with. It looks like a classic clown. His face is very creepy. It looks like it's melting, but yet it looks friendly at the same time. He's basically the janitor of the Carnaval. But instead, he's got a human head inside of his cotton candy bucket. I just absolutely love this animatronic. I'm definitely going to try and grab this one. This is really cool. The hair, everything about him just brings me back to my childhood of what a clown should look like. Bozo the Clown. Definitely a cool animatronic. But he is standing at 6'2", and he does have a price, $330. And he's already sold out. The website says they sold out of them. This one's already actually on for sale. So maybe they're keeping some for the stores, which they should. I don't think it's fair everyone buys them now. This is one of the more affordable animatronics. It really doesn't do much. This is the Gravestone Ghoul. It's a very simple animatronic with only 1 movement in it. It lets off a grunt, just like you would see like one of those zombies that go back and forth. I think he had like if you remember the stick going through his chest, just he just keeps making that noise on and off. He has green lights for eyeballs. And to be honest with you, for $180, nowadays you really can't get what you really asked for. But this is a pretty decent price for the product you're getting. He stands at only 3 feet tall. He actually looks a lot bigger than 3 feet. He's got the Gatekeeper hairstyle. Definitely something cool for your lawn. Absolutely awesome for your lawn. I love the way he rocks back and forth. It'll look really cool at nighttime, seeing those eyes glowing in your yard. The tombstone really doesn't say anything too crazy. It just says, in memory of our dear friend. I think they could have put something a little bit cooler than that on there. His costume is pretty self-explanatory. It's basic, and they just drew on something cheap and easy, but it still gives a good effect. But I really love his face. His eyes are awesome. I just really want to see that glowing in someone's shot at nighttime. Night Terror. A lot of people have issues with this guy. They're saying he's the worst animatronic Spirit Halloween has ever released. I don't agree with that. Night Terror is one of those items that they release that someone who don't have a lot of money can afford. I mean, let's face it, not everyone has money like a lot of these people have. A lot of these people are kids that have jobs and they don't have rent to pay. Some people would love to buy something that's affordable, and this is perfect. I mean, it looks like any hanging prop, but it actually is an animatronic. It's a family-friendly animatronic with very little movement. It just dips his head just a little bit, but it makes the whole body shake. And in my opinion, I like it. It does its job. It stands up on its own in your yard. You don't have to hang it anywhere. The costume on it's well worth the money. It looks like it's draping. Like you can add stuff to this animatronic, like some ball and chain hanging from. It lets off a little bit of a laugh. But again, it's only $100. The cheapest prop they have. And again, most people don't like it, but that's why it's $100. Because they didn't put too much into it, but someone can afford it. The cremator was not something I particularly thought was going to be cool until I watched the video. Standing at 6'1", and actually one of the cheaper animatronics at only $200. A lot of people don't like it. I've seen a lot of reviews and they really don't. But I gotta tell you, I absolutely love it. And I want it. The voice on it is absolutely terrifying. The costume they chose is absolutely awesome. It has no face, but that's because it's supposed to be some kind of hidden entity, like kind of like the Grim Reaper. But you can clearly see there's like a fire glowing inside of his body. I love how the costume goes straight to the ground and actually can cover whatever it's standing on, the metal post. It just looks absolutely incredible. It'd be great next to any casket or cemetery theme. I absolutely love this animatronic, and it will be mine. Max Straw, one of the animatronics that actually has a huge name to live up to. They actually promoted this thing twice in both of their Hidden Nugget videos. They got him listed as 7'9", and it cost $180. Again, another amazingly easy, affordable animatronic. Only moving his head with a very creepy, easy laugh. This has a great look with a great concept. It just sets up amazingly on your lawn. It looks like a pitchfork that sticks into the ground pretty deep. And because he's not really heavy, it's not going to bend. But his head does move back and forth, nice and easy. Spirit Halloween, this is the first type of stand-up pole in the ground animatronic that they're selling. But they've had these for other websites in the last few years. And they finally got theirs. This is great for any barn theme, any cornstalk yard. This is a family-friendly prop. No gore, no weapon, just a scarecrow or a straw man hanging off of a pitchfork. And he's going to look cool when it's windy out. Hopefully this is designed to withstand good winds, because that's what the animatronic is actually supposed to be based on. Him flying through the wind. Okay, the Dark Princess. I had high hopes before seeing her. The word Dark Princess, so many things went through my mind, and it never came to what she actually looks like. From far away, she looks like a cool animatronic, but after watching the video, this might be the bottom dweller of the whole season, with only a jump scare feature and not really too much of a great scream. I'm not a huge fan of this animatronic. It's definitely still a cool one, because it definitely looks like it's one of the cheaper ones. There's no price on it, but they could have went so many different ways with the Dark Princess, but they went this way. She's got wings, black set of wings. She looks like she's just a spirit flown over a dead body. She's got a very airy mouth and eyes. They're just black holes. But again, she just does one thing. She just jump scares and screams. No price on her. She stands at 4'8", and my guess is going to be between $120 and $150 for this one, because it's definitely got nothing really to it to make it that expensive, and it's a small one. That's my take on the Dark Princess. I think they could have went a whole nother way and made her way better. But they're trying to keep it affordable this year. And I really appreciate them doing that, because there's a lot of people that can't afford these animatronics at $400. And this would be right in most of their price range. We're finally at the last two. This one is standing at 3'5", the demonic Gatekeeper. There is a price. It is $200. And I have to be honest, I was not interested in this at all from the teaser trailer and the picture until I actually watched the video. And honestly, I'm very, very excited to get him this season. With the fiery glow and an oversized head with mouth movement. Also, the fog pouring out of his chest, his fiery chest. This groundbreaking animatronic will make anyone's front yard look amazing and absolutely terrifying at night. I can only imagine what it's going to look like at nighttime. It's going to look so cool. The fog itself, that's just such a cool feature. I didn't even think would be part of this animatronic. So I mean, that's what I mean. I make a lot of opinions. Even like last year, I hated Little Jack Carver. Never seen him. My final review, I went to a Spirit Halloween, and I finally seen him in person. And I hated him. I hated the reviews. I hated the video on him. But when I seen him in person, I wanted him. But that was the only one he had left, and it was kind of broken. So I didn't grab him. But it just shows you can change the way you feel about something when you see it in person or in a video, because pictures and videos really don't do any justice. But this one right here, the demonic Gatekeeper, did. The pictures did no justice for what the video made it out to be, and I am very excited to get this animatronic. Finally, the 10-foot giant Death Ray animatronic. Everyone's talking about it. He is priced at $400, which comes at no surprise. Between this and the Ringmaster, before I watched the videos, these are my two favorite ones. Just by going by a picture. After watching the videos, I still don't know much about the Ringmaster because there's no full video on him. But after watching the giant Death Ray one, I'm still a huge fan. I just thought it would be a little bit more scary. You can see that it has electricity pumping through his veins. His very skinny, tall, lanky body with big LED light eyes. And his head movement is very smooth. It rocks back and forth. Kind of looks like Grimm, if you guys remember Grimm from a few years ago. It would look amazing on the same lawn with last year's animatronic, the Martian Warrior. He looks like an extra tall, skinny, creepy figure. I'm just upset it doesn't say nothing. There's like no alienistic voice inside the animatronic. You're paying $400 basically just for lights and the movement on a 10-foot animatronic. It looks really cool. The background on this looks really cool. It's going to be tough to make a background in your yard for this, because he's solid steel looking grayish and silver. It'd be tough to put a background with him or a scene that he could fit into. But it's still a cool product. This might be one of the tallest ones Spirit Halloween has ever released, if not the tallest. Home Depot and Lowe's, they've been selling 13-footers, 12-footers for the last few years. I haven't seen Spirit Halloween do it. This is definitely their tallest. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. But that's it, guys. That's the whole list of animatronics that have videos. The Cebrius has a video, and again, the long-legged clown. You guys, we've gone through that over the last few years when Cebrius and all the other animatronics are already out. I'm not going to waste your time. What is your favorite animatronic? I'm just curious. Mine, I'm going to have to say the Groundbreaker. After all this, watching all the videos, I definitely changed my mind from the 10-foot alien and the Ringmaster. Even though there's no video for the Ringmaster yet. But I'm going to have to go with the demonic Gatekeeper. Totally oversold me. I love him. I want him in the Cremator. Those are my two biggest ones. I love them both. What do you think? Let me know. But I'm very excited for this year. I'm still going to probably put out one more video when the other 6 videos do come out. I'm going to post about them on here. And we'll get another video out about that. Hopefully you guys are still watching. And I really appreciate you guys watching. This is so much fun for me. The season is just starting. Again, it's June 23rd. Got a long time with each other. Got a lot of store tours, some reviews to do. I hope you guys enjoy watching this, and I will catch you guys in the next one.